Welcome back to Secret Tunnel Gluten Free Cooking, and today it's gonna be Chowder Edition. Let's talk about it. I had planned to do another video today, but when I woke up, it was cold, crappy, and rainy, and I realized that I was actually craving chowder. Not to mention it, when I brought it up to my girlfriend, she told me she has not had clam chowder since she found out she was diagnosed with celiac. So, indulge me. Let's go make it. And here's everything that you will need to make your very own gluten-free clam chowder at home. Now, as a caveat, this recipe is really just a base for chowders and or cream-based soups. Depending on dietary preferences, you can pretty much change any of these ingredients. I've even done this with coconut oil, coconut milk, almond milk. It's really easy to just kind of plug and play here, so work with whatever you'd like. Obviously, making clam chowder, we've got clams, potatoes, fresh parsley, clam juice, onions, carrot, celery, garlic, Big Daddy Bob's 1-to-1 gluten-free, bacon, and a blend of dried herbs and spices, also cream. Step 1, in your cold pot, add your bacon. Now, and then we're gonna put it on a medium heat. The reason why we're starting with a cold pot is because we want to slowly render all of that fat out of the bacon to get them really nice and crispy, and spoon and mix. Now, if you haven't already, this would be the point where you cut up your vegetables. For the sake of time, I already did it. But what we have here is a traditional mirepoix, which is the ratio of 50% onions to 25% celery to 25% carrot, and then garlic for fun. In our dry spice blend, we have white pepper, black pepper, we have sage, thyme, oregano, and garlic and onion powder. Oh, but chef, you're already using fresh onions and garlic. Just season your food. It's really about flavoring. Come on, people, it's not that hard. Now, this bacon is really starting to change color. So the important thing is here, we're probably about 30 seconds out. Turn your heat down, right? You can smell the bacon. And once your bacon looks to be that perfect golden brown, go ahead and remove it out of the pot. Bacon's out, it's nice and crispy. Just set that off to the side. In the pot using your bacon fat, go ahead and add your mirepoix, as well as your potatoes. Heat back up to a medium high, and we're just gonna start mixing this into the bacon fat. Vegetables are sweating and looking really good. Our vegetables are looking a little translucent, so this is the perfect time to add your seasoning. Mix it. After about, I'd say 30 seconds of just kind of sweating that down with the seasonings, we're gonna add our clams. Okay, clams are in the pot. We're gonna go ahead and just give these a nice little stir in. Again, after about another 30 seconds of that simmer, we're gonna go ahead and add our 2 bottles of clam juice. Now, this is gonna be kind of the first stall out here because we're gonna let this simmer, so adjust your heat accordingly. Let it simmer, let it stir, and we're gonna try to reduce this at least by a third. We're halfway through our simmer, and this is really only to make sure that the potatoes are cooked before we add our cream. Okay, potatoes are soft, the flavors are married. Now, we're gonna go ahead and add our cream. And until the cream starts to come to a simmer, we're gonna just keep stirring it so we don't scald it. Our soup is now simmering, so it's time to add the flour. One of the best things I love about pretty much any type of gluten-free flour is that you can thicken pretty much anything with it better than you could cornstarch. And unlike traditional flours and roux, you don't have to mix it with fat first, you can just throw that right in. So while it's simmering, we're gonna start with a 1/4 cup, and we're gonna get that nice and whisked in. Now, the reason why we're going a little bit at a time and we want it to be simmering first is because we do not want to turn this into glue. We don't want to be able to put up wallpaper with it or spackle, but it's mixed in. If it's a little bit too thin, then you can just add a little bit more flour. If it's a little bit too thick, you can thin it with a little bit more cream. Either way. Once your chowder is at your desired thickness, or we'll just coat the bottom of a spoon, you're good to add your bacon back in. Yeah. Nothing left to do but pour ourselves a bowl. Last but not least, let's try it. It's creamy, it's salty, it's oceany. This is the best chowder recipe you could ever do. Let me know what you think in the comments.